Hello students, a very good morning. I hope that everyone is fine and safe. So in the previous video we saw exercise 3.2 and 3.3 revision for our fourth unit test, and now we are going into exercise 3.4, the last exercise of this chapter. So as you all know, the last exercise of every chapter will have the challenging problem and miscellaneous problem. So it is a combination of all the other exercises. So in chapter 3, that is ratio and proportion, we had 4 exercises, right? So first 3 exercises. In first exercise we saw what is ratio, and in second exercise, that is 3.2, we saw what is equivalent ratio, and in third exercise we saw what is proportion. So altogether all the 3 headings, all the 3 topics we are going to discuss in this exercise 3.4. I hope you will remember what is ratio, how to convert or find the simplest form of ratio, and you know how to calculate the equivalent ratio, and also you will know how to calculate the proportion. Okay, how to find the proportion. So we'll move into exercise 3.4. So exercise 3.4, miscellaneous practice problem. The first question: the maximum speed of some of the animals are given below. The elephant runs 20 kilometers per hour, the lion runs 80 kilometers per hour, and the cheetah, it's 100 kilometers per hour. Find the simplest form of ratio. So they are comparing two animals in each subdivisions. See the first one, the elephant and the lion. So what is the speed of elephant? It is 20 kilometers. And what is the speed of lion? It is 80. So 20 is to 80. So when you cancel both zeros, you will have 2 and 8. Now 2 table 1 time, 2 table 4 times. So 1 is to 4 is the speed, is the ratio of the elephant and the lion. See the second subdivision, the lion and the cheetah. 80 kilometers is to 100 kilometers per hour. So 0 0 cancel, 8 and 10 is there. So again in 2 table 4 times, 2 table 5 times. 4 is to 5 is the answer. The next one is the elephant and the cheetah. So 20 is to 100. So 0 0 cancel, 2 and 10 are there. So in 2 table 1 time, 2 table 5 times. So 1 is to 5 is the ratio of the elephant and the cheetah. So and they have asked us to find the least one, right? So the least one is the elephant and the cheetah. 1 is to 5 is the least one. See the second question. A particular school has 1500 students, 50 teachers and 5 administrators. If the school grows to 1800 students and the ratio are maintained, then find the number of teachers and administrators. So what is given here? So for 1500 students, 50 teachers are there and 5 administrators are there to manage the students. So for 1800 students, how many teachers and how many administrators we require? First we will find the teachers. Okay, how many teachers we need? So 1500 and 1800, we have to compare the students first. So 1500 by 1800, which will be equal to 50 teachers by, we will take teachers as x teachers. So now I have to take cross multiplication. Can you see the symbol over there? It is called as cross multiplication. We'll go to the next page. See, cross multiplied. So when you cross multiply it, 1500 into x is equal to 50 into 1800. So when you cross multiply, what happens? The division symbol. So here the x is in divided symbol. When it moves to opposite side, it becomes multiplication. The same is happening for this 1800 also. So to find x, what I have to do? I have to take this 1500 to the opposite side. So here it is in multiplication. When it moves to opposite, it becomes division. So 50 into 1800 by 1500. So when you cancel it, 0, 0 cancel, and 15 and 18 are there. In 3 table 5 times, in 3 table 6 times. So when you cancel it, we get the answer as 60. So how many teachers we require? 60 teachers are required to manage 1800 students. Now we'll go with the administrators. That is, in short, we'll take it as admins. So it's the same thing. 1500 students by 1800 students should be equal to 5 administrators by y. So we are taking the administrators as y. Here also what we are going to do? Same cross multiplication. When you cross multiply, what happens? 1500 into y is equal to 5 into 1800. So y is equal to, then again I am taking this y to this 1500 to the opposite side. Y is equal to 5 into 1800 by 1500. So again when I cancel it, what I am getting here? 6. So how many admin staffs we need? We need 6 admin staffs. So what is the answer? We require 60 teachers and 6 administrators for 1800 students. Okay, we'll move to the next question. I have a box which has 3 green, 9 blue, 4 yellow, 8 orange colored cubes in it. First, what is the ratio of orange to yellow cubes? First, we have to write what is given. So, we have 3 green, 9 blue, 4 yellow and 8 orange. What is the ratio of orange to yellow cubes? So, what is the orange? 8 is to, how many yellow we have? 4. 8 is to 4 means in 4 table itself we can cancel this, no? So, how many 4 is there in 8 table? In 8 we have 2. So, 2 is to 1. So, what is the ratio of orange to yellow cubes? It is 2 is to 1. Next, what is the ratio of green to the blue cubes? So, what is the green? How many green we have? 3 is to, how many blue? 9. 3 is to 9. 3 ones are 3. 3 threes are 9. So, 1 is to 3. So, the answer for the ratio of green to blue cubes is 1 is to 3. Okay. Next question. How many different ratios can be formed? So, how many ratios can be formed means how many combinations can be formed? How many can be formed? First, we will take green color. Green and blue. Green and yellow. Green and orange. Then, blue and green. Blue and yellow. Blue and orange. Next, yellow and green. Yellow and blue. Yellow and orange. And finally, orange, green, orange, blue and orange, yellow. So, totally 12 ratios, 12 combinations can be formed. Understand? We'll go to the next question. See the fourth question. A gets double of what B gets and B gets double of what C gets. Find A is to B and B is to C and verify the result is in proportion or not. So, for example, what A is getting the double of what B is getting and B gets the double of what C is getting. So, it is like a double thing. Okay, so we have to find the ratio of A is to B and B is to C, and we also going to find whether they are in proper proportion. Let X be the part owned by C. First we are taking, because which is the least one? C is the least one, because B is getting double of C. A is getting double of B. So which is the least one here? C is the least one. So we are taking C as X. Next, so C is getting double of, B is getting double of C. So 2 times of X is B. So what A is getting double of B? So 2 times of 2X. So 4X. So A is to B is to C is equal to 4X is to 2X is to X. What we have to find first? A is to B. That is 4X is to 2X. So 2 is common here. 4 and 2 cancel. So what we will get? 2X is to X. Okay, 2 table, if you cancel you will get 2X is to X. Next, B is to C. So already we have 2X is to X. There is no common. So we are not cancelling anything. So already it is 2X is to X. So both are proportional to each other. So it is verified. It's a tricky question. You have to understand and write the answer. Please don't mug up and write. Next question. The ingredients required for the preparation of Ragi Kali, a healthy dish of Tamil Nadu, is given below. First one is ratio of raw rice and ragi flour. So what is the first one? So the table is given in the textbook. You can see the question in the textbook itself. See, raw rice and ragi flour. So 1 is to 4. So how it should be written as 1/4, 1 by 4. Next, 1 part of raw rice and 4 part of ragi flour. So it is 1/4. Okay. Next is water is to ragi flour. So water is, they have given for the preparation of 1 times, but we are going to prepare it for double the time. Okay. So 2 times we have to multiply it. So they have given the preparation for one. So 8 and 4 is the given data. So if you make it for the double proportion, what we have to do? We have to multiply both things. So water will be 16 cups and ragi flour will be 8 cups. So how much flour will be added? 8 cups of flour will be needed. Next question will be which cannot be taken into ratio, because sesame oil and salt, because they will be given in different unit, because oil will be given in milliliter and salt will be given in milligram. Okay, so both are in different units, so we cannot go for ratio. Understood? We'll go with the next question. So 6th question, challenging problem. Anthony brushes his teeth in the morning and night on all days in a week, and Shabin brushes her teeth only in the morning. What is the ratio of the number of times they brush their teeth in a week? First we have to write, we know that 1 week is equal to 7 days. We all know it, right? Yes. So first we have to compare. Anthony brushes 2 times in a week. So 2 times in a day for a week means, so 2 times into 7 days, 2 into 7. So 14 times he brushes his teeth for a week. Shabin brushes once in a day for a week. So 1 into 7 is equal to 7 times a week. Now I have to form the ratio. So Anthony is to Shabin, that is 14 is to 7. So in 7 table, 14 we have 2 times, 2 is to 1. So what is the ratio? It is 2 is to 1. So the answer is 2 is to 1. We'll go with the next question. Thirumagal's mother wear a bracelet made of 35 red beads and 30 blue beads. Thirumagal wants to make a smaller bracelet using the same 2 colored beads in the same ratio. In how many different ways can she make the bracelet? So, Thirumagal's mother is wearing a bigger sized bracelet in which 35 red color beads and 30 blue colored beads are there, and this Thirumagal wanted to make a smaller size of it with the same colored beads in the same ratio. So what are the ratios, what are the possibilities can be formed? So given is 35 and 30. So what will be, first we have to find the simplest form of it. So the ratio will be 35:30. So in which table it goes? 5 table. So 5 table, 35 7 times and 30 6 times. So what is the least combination she can make? 7:6. So what are the intermediate, middle? So 7:6 means what is the double of it? We have to find the equivalent of it. So 7/6 means into 2 means 14/12. 14:12 is the another ratio. Then again we have to multiply it by 3. So 7/6 into 3. 7 3s are 21 is to 6 3s are 18. So 21:18 is the second one. The next one, the last one will be 28:24. So multiplied by 4. 7 4s are 28 and 6 4s are 24. What will be the next one? 5 times. So 7 5s are 35. We have already got the highest. So what are the intermediate, the between thing is 14:12, 21:18 and 28:24. Next question. Team A wins 26 out of 52 matches. Team B wins 3/4 of 52 matches. Which team has a better winning record? So for Team A, they have given the exact number, how many games they have won out of how many matches. But for Team B, they have given the fraction, 3/4 of the match they have won. So we are going to find the exact number of how many matches they have won and find which team has performed better. Okay, we'll see that. So what is given? Team A 26 matches out of 52 and Team B 3/4 of 52 matches. So 3/4 into 52. So in 4 table we have to cancel 4 times 1 and in 52 we have 13 fours. So 13 into 3 it is 39. So how many matches Team B has won? 39/52. So obviously who has the better record? Team B has the better record because Team A has won only 26 matches but Team B has won 39 matches. So the final answer is Team B has a better record. Next question. In a school excursion, 6 teachers and 12 students from 6th standard, 9 teachers and 27 students from 7th standard and 4 teachers and 16 students from 8th standard took part. Which class has the least teacher and student ratio? So here we have to find each class wise. Okay, so in order we'll go. So what is given? 6th, 7th and 8th. So how many teachers? 6 students in 6th standard and 6 teachers in 6th standard and 12 students. So 6:12. 6 table 1 time, 6 table 2 times. So 1:2 is the ratio for 6th standard. For 7th standard, 9 teachers and 27 students. So 9:27. 9 ones are 9, 9 threes are 27. So 1:3 is the ratio for 7th standard. See the last one, 8th standard. 4 teachers and 16 students. So 4:16. So when you cancel 4 1 times and 16 4 times. So 1:4 is the ratio for 8th standard. So which class has the least ratio? It is 1:4. That is for 8th standard. Okay. The 10th question. Fill the box using any set of suitable numbers. So 6:dash is proportional to dash is to 15. So as you all know, we'll be doing that product of extreme and for product of mean. Do you remember that? Yes. So mean is the in between numbers and extreme is the end numbers. So product of extreme is 6 into 15, it is 90. So product of mean, so we have to find, it is our own possibilities. So to get 90, what all we can find? 90 into 1 is 90, or 1 into 90 is 90. 45 into 2, or 2 into 45. 3 into 30, or 30 into 3. 9 into 10, or 10 into 9. So 15 into 3, or 3 into 15. So these are the possibilities for getting the mean. You can fill in any of the boxes. We'll go with the next question. 11th question. From your school diary, write the ratio of number of holidays to the number of working days in the current academic year. So in the video itself I would have told you. So this year we cannot do that. We'll go with the previous years. So as I saw in the diary, number of working days for the year is 220 days. Number of holidays, how to find? How many days are there in a year? 365 days. So 365 minus 220. So it is 145 days we have holiday. So number of holidays is to number of working days. What is the number of holidays we found? 145 is to how many working days? 220. So when you cancel it, we are getting 29 is to 44. So 29 is the holiday ratio and 44 is the working day ratio. So what is the answer? 29 is to 44. The last. Okay, next is the 12th question, the last question of this exercise. See this, if the ratio of green, yellow and black balls in a bag is 4:3:5, then first a question, which is the most likely ball that you can choose from a bag? See, most likely means, see in the ratio, which is the highest number? 5 is the highest number, that represents black color ball. So black color is the most likely ball that can be chose from the bag. See the second question, how many balls in total are there in a bag if you have 40 black balls in it? So total black balls in a bag is 40. So first we have to find the ratio of it. Okay. So 40 by how many black balls in the ratio it is given? 5. So 40 divided by 5 is 8. So 8 is the common ratio. We have to compare it with the green and yellow. 4 into 8 it is 32 green and 3 into 8 it is 24 yellow color balls. So total is 32 plus 40 plus 24. So 96 balls are there in total. We'll see the last subdivision. Find the number of green and yellow color balls. So we have already found that how many green color balls we have? 32 green color and 24 yellow color balls we have. Okay students, we have completed this exercise here. I hope we had good revision here. As I already told you, it is not just listening or hearing to the video. So what you have to do is you have to work it out and see the problems. Okay. So very soon we will be writing our unit test 4 for 60 marks as I told you earlier. So please be prepared for that. So meet you all in the next video. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you students.